Hi everyone, and welcome to this presentation of our new eScore system. As this system is completely rebuilt and has numerous new features, we thought it would be nice to let you know a little bit more about what's new and brilliant with it, because we haven't just developed new targets similar to our previous targets or anything comparable to other electronic target suppliers. We've actually developed an entirely new virtual platform. So what does this mean? To explain the platform thought process, we'll start with the development process. We worked several years with this new system and we spent millions of kronos on it. A lot of the cost for this comes from having built up an automated test system along with the development itself. This means that when the developers make changes or add new functionalities, they'll run through the system first. And if the test system then discovers abnormalities, it'll alert our developers and they'll fix the issue or change the tests. If the new software then is approved by the test system, it'll be uploaded automatically to the KTS cloud service. We introduced this test system because we want to reduce the risk of releasing software with bugs. We also did it because we are setting up the system to make changes and develop new features much faster and safer than previously, simply because we avoid running numerous manual tests before we feel safe releasing the software. In the past, we collected new software into larger releases to send to the customers once or twice a year. But this way we can release new software in a matter of seconds without our customers having to do anything. So the entire eScore system is based on TCP/IP. That means it's built up as a modern data network. This also means that you don't need special hardware and you don't have to convert to connect to the system. And additionally, the system is using regular commercial network components. This ensures fair prices and many more options where we can choose the very best solutions available on the market at any time. Finally, this also means that there are almost no limitations to the network topology for the system. As mentioned previously, we can use completely regular and easy to buy commercial components for the eScore system, and we've decided to do the same for the monitors. What you see here are two of the monitors that come with the system. These are rugged military spec tablets that we have tested extensively and qualified. When you buy these from us, they come pre-installed with our software and the Wi-Fi network has been set up as well. We've also set them up to automatically launch the monitor application when they are turned on, eliminating the chances of users getting into the operating system and hence accidentally causing problems. Additionally, they are configured to accept software upgrades from the eScore data network. The monitors are wireless, battery-operated tablets with color displays, and they're touch-operated as well. Now, if you want to get your own monitors, this is also possible. We have the software for that, but there are a few disadvantages with this solution. If you get the tablets and monitors pre-installed from us, you'll get all the advantages I listed before. You won't get that if you buy your own. Therefore, we usually recommend buying monitors from KTS, at least for larger systems, to make them easier to run and maintain. As these are off-the-shelf products, we don't actually make any money on them anyway and only charge the extra cost of installing the software and testing them before we ship them. Using your own tablets or PC could still be an advantage though for smaller systems or for personal systems where the price is an issue. The monitor application is developed for 3 different operating systems: Windows, Android, and iOS. To create a safe and secure network for the scoring system, we've introduced a unit that we call an eHub. Practically, this is a network router for the eScore system in addition to acting as a firewall along with other functionalities that we'll get back to a little bit later. So it's basically the eHub that's creating the network for the eScore system. The eHub connects to the targets, the monitors, and the KTS cloud service. As with all data networks, the connections can be made by cable, fiber optic, or Wi-Fi. We expect that Wi-Fi will be the most popular choice for many since it's easy and fast to set up and it reduces the chances for damage from lightning. On top of that, it's kind of cool that the firing line is entirely wireless. But if for some reason you're not convinced, I can mention that we have a range in the US that's 600 meters long and 300 meters wide that currently runs flawlessly on eScore and Wi-Fi. So the eHub is not just a gadget being placed around at the range. It's actually cleverly installed either in a cabinet or a pellet case, and then you're pretty much good to go. Basically, this means that you'll get a complete, clean, and neat solution with a minimum need for installation. I also want to mention that all Wi-Fi equipment comes pre-installed when you receive your system, so all you really have to do is mount it on your range and fire it up. You can check out the videos we've made showing how to install the eScore system at the firing line and the target line at our YouTube channel. But we need to take a minute to look a little bit closer at the eHub for the eScore system. When it's connected to the internet, it'll automatically synchronize with the KTS cloud service. That way, it will also automatically download software updates, new shooting programs, and new target definitions. The only thing you need to do to implement it in the range system is to click the Start Download button in the user interface. And speaking of user interface, the eHub will run both the software and the applications. This includes applications for running training sessions and competitions, overview of the system status, system configuration, printing scorecards, and a lot more. All this is available through a web browser interface. This means that the old days installation on a PC to run the range is over. You can connect to any unit with a regular web browser and it'll all be available. This is the user interface of the eHub. I'm not going to get into many details here because we've added separate videos showing the eScore system is operated, but we have focused on simplicity and reliability to make sure the user experience is easier and more intuitive. On top of everything else, we have done something quite unique. We have placed a large amount of computing power into the targets, and we've developed the software for the targets in a way so that we, to a large extent, have made them autonomous. The reason for this simply comes down to reliability. This way the system can function flawlessly even if a monitor or a tablet is turned off in case the network shuts down or if unexpectedly there should be errors in the eHub. This way you can just continue where you left off when you have turned off the system or started it back up. It's almost solely the targets running the system and not the other way around. The system can run without monitors entirely with the scoring through the Spectator view. Another important feature in the targets is that the sensor signals have been digitalized. This means that the signals are now analyzed in an entirely different way than in the traditional targets. One of the results of this is that you no longer need to calibrate the system for different types of calibers or different shooting distances. The targets adjust absolutely, completely on their own. We're also developing a feature that will enable the targets to notify the system when it's time for maintenance. Here the targets will automatically report errors on the sensors, and we have also been working on developing a feature for more subtle sensor issues. These sensor signals can also be uploaded to the cloud service. We have had situations, though very rarely, where we've had to visit customers to test or analyze issues, but that's all in the past with the new eScore system since we can practically sit at the office and do the same job. To give our customers a complete overview, we are connecting all the eScore systems in the world through the new IE cloud service from KTS. We can distribute new software for upgrades, new shooting programs, new target definitions, and new functionalities in a matter of seconds. Our goal is to create a shooting community that reaches all the way around the world. The eScore system shares a lot of data with the iCloud service, not just shooting results but also the status of the ranges. It's no secret that we are in the process of developing numerous new features connected to the cloud service. Not just a shooter's diary, but also features that will allow us to help and assist our users with the systems remotely. We can pretty much develop anything that our customers desire with this new software platform. It is important to mention that the eScore system also works perfectly well without a connection to the internet. The system even works without the eHub, however it will have some reduced functionalities. The final thing I want to mention here is that the eScore system also connects automatically to our online live Spectator view. Thank you so much for watching this little presentation of our brand new eScore software. We hope you enjoyed it, and please don't hesitate to reach out to us with any questions or comments. You can always find us at www.kongsbergtargets.com. Thank you.